before I even roll this video, I just want to add again. Man, Ray's really had it rough late, man. And I mean, this losing his YouTube channel, all the work, everything he's put into it. I mean, that's a huge loss for anybody. If I lost my channel on YouTube, I'd be devastated. I mean, Jesus, I put over 2 years into it. He put 6. I mean, that's a lot of time. And as far as the other people I'm going to talk about in this video, they never made anything. They uploaded clips they didn't own. They didn't do anything. I don't care how old their account was, how many views it was. They didn't make anything. I mean, that's a big loss for anybody to actually lose all that time, all those years of energy into something, and really not for a good reason either. That just sucks. I mean, so yeah, feel for you, man. That's terrible. I would be crushed, and I wouldn't even know how to pick the pieces up and move forward, which is, I guess, something I got to think about right now, just in case. But yeah, that would suck. Well, did I speak too soon? Because, oh man, this is crazy. Within the last 24 hours, from the time I made that last video, actually right after the time that I posted it, I posted it late last night, and I had filmed a little earlier in the day. Last night, after I posted the video, I observed that Mandrake's account that had over 65,000 subscribers and about 60 million channel views was terminated. Let me see what the reason they give here for that termination is. Let's see. Let's see. Terminating for violating YouTube's community guidelines. That means it doesn't have anything to do with copyright. If it's copyright, it says multiple third-party violations. So Mandrake's account terminated. And like I had mentioned before, he had a strike with that sled scene, but that sled scene, that was 2 years ago probably when he got that. Strikes expire after 90 days. So that means that he got 3 strikes within the last 90 days. I'm assuming they all happened yesterday, because not only did that happen, but wouldn't you know it, within a few hours of me posting with me posting a shout out video to Ray Goots of Game Over Girls, Game Over Girls' channel was also terminated. If you go to his page, his says his was terminated for multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy on nudity or sexual content. That's one of the same screen that the Factory's first termination had. I'm not sure what Mainstream Distressors had. I must be a channel poison or something, because every single channel that I have either given a shout out to or advertised on the right side of my channel, which I don't do anymore. Ray would have been the only person I would even consider that doing for, because he actually makes something. Every single channel that I've either talked about or given a shout out to has been terminated. So I wouldn't come asking for me to shout you out anymore. He told me that he got all 3 of his strikes on his account today, one after the other, in a very strange way. Again, there's nothing really he can do about it. I mean, he said he has his network fighting for him, trying to get it back and whatnot. And it's kind of surprising because, YouTube has records of people. They can see that his account is, old, that he's been uploading videos for a long time, that before the advertiser boycott, they were sending him checks every month for ad money, that and he has been a positive member of their community for a long time in every aspect. Um, you know, well, I will tell you that the videos that got flagged of his had nothing to do with bondage. Um, so that's nothing. My stance on that still stays from the last video. It couldn't have anything to do with that. Um, I don't know. I mean, the one thing I know about all these channels, about Mainstream Distressor, about the Factory's channel, Mandrake's channel, especially Mandrake's channel, and Game Over Girls, is that they all. Well, Game Over Girls, I don't think really falls into the same category as these other ones. I mean, I don't know what his metadata looked like. I don't know what his keywords were. I don't know. I didn't get an answer from him as to whether or not he had a disclaimer in his video descriptions. I know that the About section on the channel didn't have one about not promoting violence against people, anything like that. But then again, it says his channel was terminated for severe sexual reasons. There were some thumbnails on his channel that had some close-ups of asses being over the shoulder carried, and those videos had millions of views. So maybe his channel does fall into this category. And the one thing about those other three channels, and Ray had like a lot of views as well. All of these channels had an I would almost say unnatural or really disproportionately high amount of traffic coming to their videos. Now, I don't want to lump Ray into the same category as the other three because he actually made something. They were actually his creations that he made, and he built a fan base over a long time. You know, he had 28,000 subscribers, people that subscribed to his channel for a reason because he made something original that they liked. So, and that video, like I said, the video that I saw with over the shoulder carry with the close up of a somewhat bare ass. That video had millions of views, but it was older. I mean, you know, it was one of his more popular videos. You know, it brings a lot of traffic, but these other people, specifically Mandrake's account, when I first saw that account 2 years ago, it had less subscribers than I did. He gained 60,000 subscribers in the last 2 years. Just the amount of 60 million channel views, the amount of traffic coming to that channel. One video he uploaded several months ago had like 24 million views. I don't know how you upload a video and then a couple months later be at 24 million views, but there's something he did with the metadata, with the keywords, something that was unnaturally driving traffic to that video. And the Factory did the exact same thing. The Factory, when it got shut down, its videos had an unhealthy amount of traffic coming to it. Mainstream Distressor, his channel had almost the same amount of views as mine did, and mine was 3 times older than his. Plus, he was making ball gag tutorials pretty much. But the amount of traffic these channels, you know, there's that saying, more money, more problems. Well, the amount of attention you put on yourself, and I don't know if it's just the case yesterday with Mandrake that YouTube looked at this account and said, holy shit, this guy's got a lot of traffic coming to his channel. There's a lot of views and a lot of subscribers here. What is this guy doing? And then they looked at the videos, and he didn't provide any context for the videos. He's not an original creator. He didn't make anything. If they just looked at it and said, we don't need this guy uploading these videos that are getting 24 million views that he didn't make, that, you know, this guy's just doing this to get traffic. This video has no purpose being on here. We're just shutting this account down. And he doesn't make any money from it, you know, so what claim does he have really to protest it? Ray, on the other hand, I mean, obviously he has a business built around his channel, and he told me it was several of the trailers that he had uploaded that all got hit within a minute. I mean, I have heard of this before. It could be a mistake, and maybe he wins his appeal and gets this channel back. I mean, he certainly has the credibility for it, being in business and running his YouTube for as long as he has. either that or YouTube saw some of those thumbnails, saw some of his videos, saw that he had a strike before. And within the last year, since this advertiser boycott happened, I mean, neither myself nor him nor really anyone else that isn't in a really advertiser friendly market space is making YouTube any money anymore. They may have seen he's not making them any money anymore and saw all the videos he has, saw all the traffic he's getting, and said, we're just going to get rid of this guy just because, we think he's clogging up the space. Who knows? I mean, they'll never admit that, but you don't, it's hard to, it's impossible to pinpoint. I'll never know exactly what happened. Like I said, for him, it says severe sexual violations. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This has happened before. I know back in the end of last year, YouTube purged its family section, I guess, deleted accounts, some accounts that had millions of subscribers for questionable activity involving kids. They're very sensitive with that these days. If you have anything involving kids, with violence of any kind, anything like that, I don't know. I always load my shit up with disclaimers. Just to be safe. I don't know. There's nothing else as a creator you can do other than to really study the guidelines and do everything in your power that you can to prevent it from happening in the first place. So yeah, I don't know. There's nothing else I can do from my end. Like I said, I had those 2 false flagging experiences that I won the appeals on. Reinstated the videos, whatnot. I had never had a problem since. That was about a year and a half ago since that happened, with how established I am now. And the thing is like, I've actually won, like now for a lot of times when I upload a video, it's deemed not advertiser friendly for all advertisers. Like the trailer for Nap It on the Job was put that way, and I appealed it as soon as I could, and I won the appeal. They ruled that it is suitable for all advertisers. And not advertiser friendly is a lot different than violating guidelines or age restricted. That's just to not let all ads go on it. But they ruled that the Nap It on the Job trailer is suitable for all advertisers. So I did that with another video too. I've actually won my last 2 appeals on ad related stuff. I keep fighting that too. I fight for all my videos to make them suitable for all advertisers. Part 1 of Kidnapped, I lost that appeal. I think I lost it just because the video's old. I think they won't let any old videos of people, they won't review them and let them back into full advertisers for people that aren't extremely advertiser friendly stuff. But I've won 2 recent ones. Like I said, I have no strikes. I've never had a strike hold. Yeah, I don't know. Other than giving context out the ass and making sure your keywords are really good, not set to try and get views. I don't know. I don't know what people put as their keywords. And again, I think this is different for Ray. I think he got railroaded today, with something. If he got all strikes like that fast, some kind of a glitch, or I don't know, YouTube just had it out for him today or something. I don't know. That's strange to happen like that. I think the same thing happened to Mainstream Distressor actually after he got that first strike. Maybe if you have a strike already for something that did violate a policy, they get extra tough on you. And like I said, within the last year, they've gotten extra tough on everybody. All these accounts I've spoken of, those 4, Mainstream Distressor, The Factory, Mandrake, and now Game Over Girls, which all had disproportionately high amounts of traffic. All these accounts, they all got closed within the last year. Probably before that year, before this advertiser boycott, for them cracking down on everything, I'd imagine none of this stuff would have got shut down. These accounts, a lot of them were old. Other than Mainstream Distressor, they were all old accounts that had uploaded a lot of videos. So I don't know. On my end, like I said, I got nothing on my end. Then again, who knows? They could all three come right away. I mean, you know, I have no history of strikes or anything like that. So many of my videos have been manually reviewed, just for advertiser purposes and whatnot. No, I don't know. I don't know there. Really, what else other than keep doing what I'm doing, because it seems to be working. Um, you know, seems to have worked for me for the last 2 years. So I don't know. But I mean, I wish Ray the best of luck. Of course, he would get his account terminated right as I give him a shout out. That's just me, I guess. Everybody I'm associated with gets shut down. Um, yeah, so that's what we got. Yeah, best of luck to everyone. And if you're trying to get into this space, doing anything, you better check YouTube out. You better check the guidelines out and really know what you're doing, or you're going to end up wasting a lot of time. So, thanks, guys.